Did you know that many of the so-called sugar-free products you've been eating could still be affecting your blood sugar levels? And no, it's not because they're packed with sugar, but because they contain something called sugar alcohols. These ingredients are commonly found in sugar-free candies, gums, chocolates, and even some processed foods and beverages. Now you might be thinking, sugar alcohols? Are they really alcohol? The short answer is no. Sugar alcohols are actually a type of carbohydrate, not alcohol. They're used as a sugar substitute to sweeten food without adding as many calories or raising blood sugar as much as regular sugar. But just because something is labeled as sugar-free or contains sugar alcohols doesn't mean it's completely safe, especially for those with diabetes. Before we dive deeper, if you're interested in understanding how to make healthier choices for controlling your blood sugar, hit that like button and subscribe to the Smart Sugar Life channel. We'll be sharing tips to help you manage your glucose and live your best life. Now, let's get back to sugar alcohols. These are commonly used because they provide the sweetness of sugar without the same calorie content. Unlike regular sugar, sugar alcohols are only partially absorbed in the digestive tract, which is why they don't cause a rapid spike in blood glucose levels like sugar does. However, the key question is, do they affect your blood sugar at all? Sugar alcohols, like xylitol, erythritol, sorbitol, and mannitol, can still cause a slower rise in blood sugar because, despite being partially absorbed, they still have some impact. The way they are processed in the body makes them less likely to spike your blood sugar compared to regular sugar, but that doesn't mean they are completely safe for people with diabetes. Different sugar alcohols affect blood sugar levels differently. For example, erythritol has a very low glycemic index, meaning it has a minimal effect on blood sugar. On the other hand, sorbitol and xylitol have a higher glycemic index and may cause a slight increase in blood sugar levels. That's why it's important to understand the type of sugar alcohol you're consuming and how it affects your body. Now, let's take a look at how sugar alcohols are metabolized in your body. When you consume sugar alcohols, they pass through the digestive system more slowly than regular sugars, which can help prevent the sharp increase in glucose levels. However, since sugar alcohols are still partially absorbed by the body, they can cause a gradual rise in blood sugar, particularly in larger amounts. So, while sugar alcohols are not as harmful as regular sugar, they are not completely free of effects on blood glucose levels. This makes them a better option for people with diabetes, but they still need to be used in moderation. Overeating sugar alcohols can lead to gas, bloating, and other gastrointestinal issues. This is because sugar alcohols are not fully absorbed in the small intestine and pass into the large intestine, where they can cause discomfort. But here's the catch. Just because sugar alcohols don't cause rapid spikes in blood sugar doesn't mean they are completely free from side effects or without risks, especially when consumed in large amounts. It's important to understand how your body reacts to these sweeteners and how to manage your intake effectively. Let's dive deeper into the different types of sugar alcohols and their effects on blood sugar. Not all sugar alcohols are created equal, and understanding how each one affects your blood sugar can help you make better food choices. One of the most common sugar alcohols you'll find in sugar-free products is erythritol. Erythritol is unique because it has a very low glycemic index, meaning it has minimal impact on blood sugar levels. In fact, erythritol has almost no effect on blood sugar, making it one of the best sugar alcohols for people with diabetes. It is also less likely to cause digestive issues compared to other sugar alcohols, so it's often considered a safe option for those managing their blood sugar levels. Next, we have xylitol, another popular sugar alcohol found in sugar-free gums and candies. While xylitol has a higher glycemic index than erythritol, it still has a relatively low impact on blood sugar compared to regular sugar. However, it's important to note that xylitol can cause digestive discomfort in some people, especially when consumed in large amounts. So, if you're using products with xylitol, be mindful of your intake and pay attention to how your body reacts. Another common sugar alcohol is sorbitol, which is found in many sugar-free products like candies, baked goods, and soft drinks. Sorbitol has a higher glycemic index than erythritol and xylitol, meaning it has a greater impact on blood sugar. While it doesn't cause the same rapid spikes as regular sugar, it can still lead to a gradual increase in blood sugar levels, so it's important to limit your intake of sorbitol if you're managing diabetes. Finally, mannitol is another sugar alcohol that's commonly used as a sweetener in sugar-free products. Mannitol has a higher glycemic index than erythritol and is often used in foods like candies, chewing gum, and diet sodas. While it is absorbed more slowly than sugar, it can still cause a rise in blood sugar levels. Additionally, like sorbitol, mannitol can lead to gastrointestinal issues such as bloating, gas, and diarrhea, especially when consumed in larger quantities. So, how can you make informed choices when it comes to sugar alcohols? The key is to pay attention to the type of sugar alcohol used in the products you consume and how your body responds to it. Here's a quick breakdown of the sugar alcohols we've discussed. Erythritol, low glycemic index, minimal impact on blood sugar, easy on digestion. Xylitol, low glycemic index, moderate impact on blood sugar, may cause digestive discomfort in large amounts. Sorbitol, moderate glycemic index, gradual impact on blood sugar, may cause digestive issues. Mannitol, higher glycemic index, impact on blood sugar, may cause digestive discomfort. It's important to remember that while sugar alcohols can be a better option for people with diabetes compared to regular sugar, they should still be consumed in moderation. Overconsumption can lead to digestive problems, and even though some sugar alcohols have minimal effects on blood sugar, they still have an impact. If you're trying to manage your blood sugar, moderation is key. Stick to products that use erythritol, as it has the least impact on your blood sugar levels. And always pay attention to your body's reaction to sugar alcohols. If you experience discomfort, or if your blood sugar levels spike, it may be time to reevaluate your intake. Now that we've explored the different types of sugar alcohols and their impact on blood sugar levels, let's focus on how you can use sugar alcohols safely and effectively as part of your diabetes management strategy. While sugar alcohols can be a useful alternative to regular sugar, it's important to understand that not all sugar alcohols are created equal. So, how can you use them to your advantage without causing any unwanted spikes in your blood sugar or digestive discomfort? Here are a few tips. Stick to low glycemic sugar alcohols. The best way to safely incorporate sugar alcohols into your diet is to choose those with a low glycemic index, GI. As we discussed earlier, erythritol has the lowest glycemic index and is the least likely to impact your blood sugar levels. It's the safest option for most people with diabetes. Xylitol is also a good option, but should be used in moderation, as it can cause digestive discomfort in some individuals. Whenever possible, opt for products containing erythritol or other low GI sugar alcohols. Read labels carefully. It's crucial to always read the labels of the products you're buying. Many sugar-free or diabetic-friendly products contain a combination of sugar alcohols. If you see sorbitol or mannitol listed as ingredients, you may want to avoid or limit consumption, especially if you're trying to maintain stable blood sugar levels. Choose products that list erythritol or xylitol as the main sweetener. Pay attention to portion sizes. Even though sugar alcohols are generally better for blood sugar control than regular sugar, they can still have an impact on blood glucose if consumed in large quantities. Stick to recommended serving sizes and avoid overeating products containing sugar alcohols. Overconsumption can lead to gastrointestinal issues such as bloating, gas, and diarrhea, which can be uncomfortable and disruptive to your daily routine. Monitor your blood sugar levels. It's important to monitor your blood sugar regularly, especially when you're introducing sugar alcohols into your diet. Keep track of how your body responds to different sugar alcohols and products that contain them. Some people may experience a slight increase in blood sugar, while others may not see any change. Monitoring will help you understand how much sugar alcohol your body can tolerate and prevent any unwanted surprises. Balance with whole, nutrient-dense foods. While sugar alcohols can be a great tool for reducing sugar intake, they should not be the foundation of your diet. Focus on a well-balanced diet filled with whole, nutrient-dense foods like vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, and whole grains. These foods will provide your body with the essential nutrients it needs to stay healthy, while also helping to regulate your blood sugar. Sugar alcohols should be used as a supplement to a healthy eating plan, not a replacement for whole foods. Stay hydrated. Since sugar alcohols can sometimes cause gastrointestinal issues, it's important to stay hydrated when consuming them. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day will help prevent discomfort and aid in digestion. Plus, staying hydrated helps with overall blood sugar management. Be mindful of processed foods. While sugar alcohols are often used in sugar-free processed foods, it's still important to limit your intake of these types of foods. Processed foods can be high in unhealthy fats, sodium, and other additives that can negatively affect your health. Focus on fresh, whole foods and use sugar alcohols sparingly for occasional treats. By following these tips, you can incorporate sugar alcohols into your diet without compromising your blood sugar control. Remember, it's all about moderation. While sugar alcohols can be a helpful tool for managing your diabetes and reducing your sugar intake, they are not a magical solution. Always prioritize whole, nutritious foods and stay mindful of your blood sugar levels. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about living with diabetes and managing your blood sugar, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the Smart Sugar Life channel for more tips and advice.